did this shit his first time, so it's like it ain't like it's no rules. So like,
Yeah, just grab it.
if you got something you want to ask
If
me,
you
it's
need
like
it.
I got the responsibility to answer it too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to open this shit. What's good? First of all, you alright?
I'm a little pumped.
You little punk with J. Cole.
What's good, man?
How you feeling?
Good.
Yo, so there's people that's watching this right now that's probably like,
They probably won't believe it.
yeah,
They
they
say it's
losing.
Photoshop.
Yeah, facts. They losing their mind. There's people that fuck with me that are probably like, why? And then there's also people that fuck with me that like probably don't even, maybe might not be aware like exactly who you are. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you coming up right now and like your name is spreading every day. When I watch your videos, when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, I'm buying into the image. I'm like, yo, this little nigga's crazy. Like, he don't give a fuck. But as I started watching more of the videos, I was like, yo, this kid is smart. You know what I mean? I wasn't sure, but I was like, yo, this kid is smart. You know what I mean? Like, the more I looked into the videos, I'm like, yo, he knows more than what people might think he does. You know what I mean? Or that his image portrays. So I wasn't sure. And we ended up speaking on the phone. Somebody called my phone and you was there with them. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was trying to set me up or some shit. I'm like, yo, he's 17, he like a master troll. I think you wanted to FaceTime, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what'd I say? Like,
You're like, nah, you a big ass troll. I can't pick up. Don't put this shit on the internet. I'm like, nah.
Cause my album had just dropped like a week before that, and I thought if I FaceTimed you, I thought you would just screenshot the shit, go right to Twitter, you know what I mean, and like keep running with it more. I'm like, nah, bro, like it ain't that serious. Like I can't talk to you, but I'm not ready for that yet. You know what I mean? Like with what I say, I was like, yo, we'll figure out like something to do. So when I spoke to you on the phone, I'm just giving people the backstory because I feel like people be like, how did this happen? So when I spoke to you on the phone, I'm like, damn, yo, he is smart. Like I could tell just from talking to you on the phone, like you smarter than what people know, what people might give you credit for, and I think you smarter than like what you even put out there. You know what I mean? I got that from being on the phone with you, but you know, I was still like, yo, he still might. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. So when we met at Rolling Loud, it confirmed it. I was like, yo, he really like. You 17?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he's 17, like, and he's smart. You know what I mean? I felt like, you know, I was just talking to somebody I already knew. So I appreciated that. I appreciated the conversation we had. It was like 15 minutes, but I feel like it was good. And during the conversation, it was so natural that's when I got the idea, like, yo, we should just do this exactly what we're doing right now on camera. And you was like, oh, I'm with it. Let's do it. So that's like the breakdown for people like that's probably wondering like what the fuck is going on.
How the hell did this happen?
Yeah. So where you think, I don't know what we should talk about, but I got, just in case shit get weird, I got a list of shit that I can go to, but
Shit.
you know, is there any, I mean I can go somewhere, but is there anything you want to say like before we get started? You don't have to, no pressure, but
How'd you get started like rapping this shit?
Me?
Yeah, how you get into rapping?
Damn, I had that question for you, but I'll tell you mine first. I had a cousin that first rap I ever wrote, I ain't gonna lie, it was Pac got killed in like 96. I was such a big Pac fan. I was in 6th grade and I felt like inspired, like, man, like I'm supposed to say something. You know what I mean? So like I like wrote a whole rap that was like just talking about his influence and his effect. You know what I mean? Because like he was my first favorite rapper. And when I was like 6 years old, my stepfather brought back a Pac album. He was in the army, and he was in Desert Storm, which was like, don't get me lying, but I think it was like Iraq or some shit like that. Like, you know, like one of those, Desert Storm was like a big war in like 91 or whatever. And he was over there. And I just remember when he came back, he wasn't my stepfather at this time, he was just like my mom's boyfriend. When he came back, he had a few albums, and one of the albums was Tupac's first album. And like I like music at that time, like, you know what I mean? Like I like Michael Jackson, Bobby Brown, like and I like rap too, but like it was like more kid, you know, like I was a little kid. When he brought Pac, it was like he was the first rapper that like made me feel, as a 6-year-old, had me feeling like I had been through the realest shit. Like things he was saying, I felt like way more than what I was supposed to be feeling. Now I look back and I see it's like, yo, even at 6, I had saw enough shit that made those words like resonate with me. But so that's how long I had been like a Pac fan. Brenda's Got a Baby. It was like, I could feel that story. I felt all the emotion in what he was saying. And I didn't know that like rap could like make you feel like that. So picture when he died 5 years later. I'm older, I'm in 6th grade.
Yeah.
It's the talk of the school. And I just felt inspired to like write a rap. That was my first rap. 2 years, maybe a year and a half after that, my cousin came and spent the summer with us. He was like 4 years older than me. He was mad cool. If I was like 12, he was like 16. He had mad girls. He had jerseys. He had jewelry. And we played ball together all the time and just hung out all summer. But one thing he used to do was like just freestyle. And I used to be like, damn, this nigga just freestyling. Like, teach me how to do that. And he was just like, teach you how to do it. He was like, you could just do it. He's just like, you just say words, you know what I mean? And like rhyme them. So like, that's when I really started picking it up. Was from there. And I just took it way more serious after that, after he left. What about you? What was your first, I guess, when you started rapping?
Me, probably like a year and a half ago, like 2. It was with
Wait, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I just started.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like 2000, like went 18, like 16.
Damn.
And in 2016.
That's crazy.
Yeah, basically like almost the same shit, but like I'll just be freestyling next to Smoke Perp. Yeah. So
that's your man?
Yeah.
Like y'all grew up together?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My best friend. Yeah. So like basically, I like me and him would just be freestyling and shit, and then like in the car and shit, smoking blunt, and then bro was like, man, you start rapping. I'm like, what? Start rapping? Fuck, like all this time, like just do it. You hard, and then I just started doing that shit.
What you mean? So like, y'all was already freestyling?
Type shit, but we ain't take it serious. Well, he was recording, I wasn't.
Oh, so he was already like, he had dreams and aspirations to already be a rapper.
Yeah, he started like a couple months before me, not that long. And then
y'all went to school together?
Yeah.
Okay, so he started. My bad. He started a few months before you, and then what?
Yeah, and then he got me into rapping, and then we just started doing that shit. We started blowing up out of nowhere. It was weird. It was crazy. We're like, damn, shit really happened.
Bro, 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit's crazy.
But so if I see cause I seen some videos of you and you just look like even younger than you do now, and that's so you was like what 15 around that time? Or?
Yeah, 15.
Man.
I'm 17. But yeah, I would be freestyling and shit around him, and then he was like, record that shit. I was like, all right, fuck it. Like my first song was recording like on headphones and a laptop.
That's crazy.
Like
At his
iPhone
crib?
headphones, yeah. It's just crazy.
Who beat was it?
It was like a YouTube beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube beat, and then YouTube beat, and then I just put that shit out, and then after I started recording like a little home studio in the garage.
At his crib?
Shit. Nah, my other boy's crib.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that's when I made my song Lil Pump. Perp produced it, and that shit started going up, and I just kept going after that.
That was one of your first
songs.
Wait, you said it was Smoke Perp?
Yeah,
he's the rapper or is a producer? My bad. Rapper. Yeah.
But he makes beats too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
He was making beats even at that time, or is this something he just started?
Yeah, shit was crazy though, cause it really happens quick, like the whole process.
You mean like from when you started to like being right now?
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here like kind of in shock, cause I can't even imagine like shit going that fast. You know what I mean? Like, did you feel like, damn, this shit like almost too fast, or was you like, nah, this is right on time? Like, this is what I needed.
This is what I needed type shit.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I grew up, I didn't really have shit, so I was like, I gotta like do some shit. I fucking got kicked out of school, all that bullshit. I was like,
what grade was that?
Like, when I first started kicked out, it was like 7th grade. I was like smoking weed in the bathroom and shit. But then like, I got kicked out of all schools, and I was in like 10th grade.
What happened in 10th grade?
Like just fights and shit.
Wow.
This bullshit. I kicked out like fuck.
Was it like a white school, black school?
Both.
Mixed?
Like,
Like, damn, that's kind of harsh. Like, you just kick somebody out of school. I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's regular, but damn.
Yeah.
That don't seem extreme to you?
Yeah. You know, like, people be looking at weed like it's crack or some shit.
Yeah. after they expelled you from school, like what did they expect you to do? Was it close to the end of the school year? Was it like?
Oh no, it was like in the start, like the first 2 semesters.
So what'd you do for the rest of the year?
I was just like at home rapping, just like doing what I gotta do. You know, I started rapping and shit, and it just started going up. So like, fuck it, fuck all this school.
Oh, this
shit.
is you talking about? This is like 10th grade.
Yeah.
Oh my fault. I was thinking about 7th grade.
Oh no, 7th grade. Nah, I went to another school and then I just kept it going.
Oh, okay.
After that,
Was your parents was?
They were mad.
Wait, cause we talked about it. I asked you this. I know, so they don't know. I asked you like, yo, one of the first things I asked you when we got on the phone, I'm like, yo, like you cool with your moms, like, and you and your moms are tight, right?
Yeah, we're real cool.
And your pops too.
Yeah, both of them.
So, and your mom be out like with you on the road, right? Or like she travel, or she not on the road, like she coming to Rolling Loud or your shows, but like, but like you keep her around, right? Like when you're in LA, she's around.
Of course, yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
So when you get kicked out of school in 7th grade, like what's her reaction?
She was mad as fuck.
Why? Like, was it because did she already know you was smoking, or was that shit a shock to her?
Nah, kind of shocked her because I don't think she knew. She knew because I was young as fuck at that time. Like 14 or some shit, 13.
Right. Yeah. 7th grade, that's like 12, 13.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. And then.
So did she look at you like yo, that's my baby, like that's like you would never do nothing like that?
Yeah, she was like, what the fuck? I can't believe you're doing this. I'm like, man, it's just weed. Like, ain't no crazy shit. So.
And was it 7th grade when you started smoking?
Like 6th
grade. So like, what led you to that? You know what I mean? To be in 6th grade, be like, yo, I'm just smoking weed already.
I like had some homies that like fucking I'll always be smoking and shit.
Neighborhood or at the school?
Nah, like at school.
Got it.
So like, I see them smoking now. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, need to smoke. Like, let me hit that shit. And then I got high as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? Then I smoked again, and I was like, oh, this shit ain't that bad, straight. You got used to it.
So your mom finds out, and she's in disbelief because it's like, damn, I didn't even know you was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And you like, mom, it's not even a big deal. Like, relax.
No.
She like, what you mean it's not a big deal? Fuck you talking about? Was she like?
Nah, yeah, she was on that.
Did she like get way more strict on you?
Tight. She was mad because I would be getting in trouble in school. Like, it's always some shit. Like, always. So it'd be like, she'll be tripping because she didn't want me to drop out or whatever. But that shit ended up happening anyways.
Like she could see it coming?
Yeah.
Where your mom from? She from Miami too?
Nah, she's Colombian.
Oh, she's like straight from Colombia.
Yeah.
She came here when she was a kid?
Nah, when she had my brother. I have a brother.
How old?
He is 21 or 22, I think.
Oh, wow. What about your pops? She met your pops over there?
Over there too, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you Colombian?
Yeah.
So when did your parents split up?
Like, when I was like 6.
You remember that?
Yeah, a little bit.
So like you remember
like
your parents
Christmas
being
too.
together? It was Christmas?
Yeah.
When they split up or when they told you?
No, when they split up.
How long before your mom met your stepfather or like started bringing your stepfather around?
Like 2 years, 3 years after.
What did you think when he came around? Was it like,
I ain't like that nigga.
Right.
Fuck that nigga.
right?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Cause bro's is an asshole.
From the jump?
Yeah.
He didn't try to like hit you with the polite boyfriend shit?
Nah, fuck.
What's your first memory?
Man, niggas just like hella rude. I fuck with that nigga at all. He used to do like fucked up shit, you know.
He's not around no more?
No. At all. He ain't around. Yeah. Stepdad shit. Niggas be acting like dickheads. I don't even fuck with them.
Yeah. I realized that as I got older, like, man, that shit.
You had stepdad too, huh?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was weird looking back. Like, I knew it was weird at the time, but it's like when you're a kid, at least the type of kid I was, it's like you just, you know, you be ignoring shit.
Yeah.
Try to like block shit out or whatever, but like when I look back, I just remember times being like mad, wanting to do something. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes shit was good though. I don't know if it was like that in your house. It was like sometimes like shit be mad peaceful. They look like they in love. Shit be feeling good in the house. You know what I mean? Shit be like, all right, let's just keep this shit like this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I like to see her happy. I like to see him happy. Everybody good. My brother, you good?
Yeah.
I'm good. Cool. But like when shit got turbulent, it started feeling like fuck, I just want this shit to end, be over with. You know what I mean? Like go back to being good. Even though I knew like deep down it's like, yo, this is not healthy relationship. You know what I mean? Like this is not healthy activity happening in this house. Like certain situations that happen where it's just like, yo, this is, you know, feeling like I'm too small to like really stick up for my mom. You know what I mean? That shit is like, shit is a trash feeling. But I didn't realize till I got older that it's like, yo, that shit was unhealthy. Like it really made me appreciate healthy stepfathers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like dudes that come into a relationship, not even just healthy stepfathers, because I can't just put on my stepfather. Like I understand that my mother, because of what she went through in her life, like I understand that she was like in an unhealthy space herself to even allow herself to be in a position where it's like, yo, somebody putting their hands on her, somebody talking to her a certain type of way, somebody dogging her out, got bitches on the side, somebody putting their hands on her kids. It's like I understand that she had some healing to do herself to even put herself in that situation, and he did too. But it just really made me look at it made me realize how important of a job like being a stepfather is. Like, yo, if you get with a woman and she has a child, like, yo, you have a responsibility to like not put your shit that you got in you on this kid. You know what I mean? I just realized that like I obviously I never thought about that before till I got older. Like, yo, that shit is a big responsibility, and I respect somebody that would like love a woman so much that they get into a relationship with her even though she got kids.
Yeah.
Cause that's not an easy thing to do. But when you take on that responsibility, it's like, yo,
you gotta do that shit.
You gotta do it, and you gotta check yourself, and you gotta like treat these kids how you would treat your own kids, or even better, because you know, like they're vulnerable. Yeah. That's how I felt. Did you feel like that in similar ways?
Yeah. You know, like, bro, he used to look at me like, man, you ain't gonna be shit. Like, you know, on that shit. Cause I always used to curse that nigga like, bro, you're a fucking bum or whatever. Like, bro, I used to get on that nigga like, bro, you're a fucking bum. You had the same job for like 15 years. Like, you ain't shit. She get on his ass.
Damn.
And so, you know.
What made you say that? Like, why was he?
Cause like he'll always argue with me for stupid shit, you know. Like just smoking weed, like the house smell like weed, like retarded shit like that. And I used to get in arguments with my mom, and then, you know, I used to get into it with him.
But like, the house smelling like weed, like, don't you think if you was like, how old do you think he was? 30 something, 40?
Yeah, 30 something.
You think if you was a 30 something year old dude and you was living in a house, it was your house, you paying bills in the house, and you had a step kid that was like burning down the house and had the shit smelling like weed, like, don't you think you would be like, the fuck you doing, you know?
Not really. I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care?
Nah, cause I was blowing it down inside of it. I was like, it just smell like weed.
Oh, like, cause you smell like weed.
Yeah.
So could it possibly be that he? Cause you say he a piece of shit, and I'm not doubting that. I'm not disputing that. I'm just trying to see, is there a side of your stepfather that you like? You know what? Like, he did give a fuck about me, and maybe he was doing that shit from a place of concern, or is it like, nah, I can't see that?
Yeah, it's like, fuck that nigga still. I still don't fuck with bro.
I feel you.
I don't know, man. It was just. Yeah. He even told me straight up, like, I don't fuck my nigga. I don't fuck with you either. Like, fuck. It was like.
How did you feel when he said that? Like, you didn't give a fuck, or did it hurt?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. I ain't care that nigga either. Like, last time I saw him was when like we started arguing, and I just put out a strap on him, and that's when like whole shit ended.
I remember you was telling me about that.
Yeah.
How?
Like, he was arguing with me, and he was trying to fight with me. I was like 16 at the time. I was like, we're trying to fight a 16-year-old. Nah, he's a little bit fat. Like, look, he's a little bit chubby, but now he's not big.
Yeah.
But bro was just like, he was trying to get into it. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, what up, nigga? I put a strap and I aimed that shit at him, bro. Just spooked. He ran inside.
Sheesh. What would make him even get to that level? Like
the weed shit. Smelling like weed in the house. He just got tired of that shit. He like, man, you always doing that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And then, you know, he started arguing. And then I told him the same shit. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking bum. And then he got mad. And he was trying to fight me and shit. And then that's when I put strap out on him. And after I did that shit, like, I just left my mom's crib. And never went back.
did you ever feel like damn, why you like almost like why you choosing this dude over me? Like,
Nah, yeah. That's exactly how I felt.
really?
For sure, yeah.
Did you ever ask her that? Or tell her that?
Yeah, but she like, I don't know. I don't know. I was like, fuck that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit, you know. I was just, fuck all that.
Damn, bro, that's deep.
Yeah.
You said 6th grade or 7th grade is when you start like smoking? It was like
Yeah.
sixth grade. Do you think that like you being more open to doing that shit? Cause you say that, you like, man, ain't no big deal. Like, I'm just smoking weed, man, chill out. Like,
Yeah.
but like it's a bunch of 6th graders. The majority of 6th graders is like, whoa,
What the fuck?
fuck. Like, these dudes in the bathroom is tripping, right?
Yeah.
Like, the fuck going on with them? When y'all would be like, y'all niggas square, like y'all skip boom. You know, is it possible that your stepfather coming around or your mom's boyfriend at that time coming around and then her quote unquote like choosing him could have been like the cause of leaving you open to like being more susceptible to like outside influences? Like, yo, these niggas smoking in the bathroom, fuck it, I'll try that shit. Like, was it like, is that the point that you start? Okay, before that, were you, what's your name, your real name?
Gazzy.
Gazzy.
Yeah.
Before that, was Gazzy like a good kid, a smart kid, a kid that would be like, it would be a shock to people that you would end up being one of them kids in the bathroom like chiefing?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
Yeah, I just started doing this because I was like, fuck it. Like,
Got it. I be trying to make connections that's maybe not there. You know what I mean? But
I mean, well, a lot of people, yeah, like for sure. But I just did that shit just cause, like, I wanted to smoke. I was like, fuck it.
got it.
I never tried that shit, so you know, people would be, I mean, we smoked before. You know, you try that shit. Oh, fuck it. Shit's far.
Yeah, but I feel like, me personally, it's not like judging, but I feel like if I was more, if I had a more stable home, put it like that. I feel like if the household was more stable, I'd have been less susceptible to get into the shit that I got into. Same thing goes for my brother. And it's not like I got in some deep shit, but I feel like I was more susceptible to try shit as opposed to somebody that's coming from 2-parent household, stable, no problems in the house, no abusive situation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I might be making connections that don't exist. But my thought is like, damn. Like, put it like this. My son's smoking weed in the 6th grade in the bathroom. Like, I'm feeling like, yo, what's going on? Like, we got to talk. Like, you are going, you're going in the wrong direction. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you smoking cigarettes in the 6th grade in the bathroom, let alone you smoking weed. It's like, you know, it's like, what got you doing this? Because you said it. You seen your homeboy smoking. It's not like you woke up one day like, I want to smoke weed today. No, you saw your homeboys doing it, and was just like, fuck it, yeah, I'll try that. Boom, boom. But I feel like somebody that's coming from a healthier household, something that shit, I hope that one day I can provide for my kids, and hopefully, I'm sure you probably want to provide the same type of environment for your kids one day if you plan on having kids. Yeah. So it's like, what I think is like, from that environment, you put that same kid in that same bathroom, even if they is friends, they smoking weed, I feel like he gonna be like, I'm straight, like, I'm good. Yeah. We can still hang out, like, I ain't judging y'all, but like, I'm good on that, like, I'm alright. So I might be, you know, my bad, I'm trying to make connections that don't really go, but I'm hearing your story.
Those do go. I feel like everything people be going through, like, whatever, we went through, made us what we are today, you know, like, all that bullshit you go through. But if you didn't go through that shit, you wouldn't be where you are right now.
Right.
Probably, you know? That's how I look at it.
That's real. Before you started rapping, like, what type of music did you like?
I used to listen to a lot of like Chief Keef and shit.
Word.
Yeah.
You love Chief Keef.
Yeah. Fuck bro hard. That's like who I looked up to and shit. I was like, man.
What was it about his shit that you like?
Man, just everything. Just like Chief Keef, man, niggas crazy. Bro was lit. I don't know, it was like a whole different era he came with. Like it was just like what the fuck? Bro, it was crazy. You know?
What you remember what grade you was in when Chief Keef got
Like sixth grade about.
Before that, what did you like?
Before that, I was listening to
I mean, your parents were Columbia, right? So what type of music was they playing? Was it like?
Nah, like I wouldn't listen to no Spanish. I be bumping like 50 Cent, shit like that.
So before that was 50?
Yeah, it's like old shit, you know. Ludacris.
Yeah.
And shit like that. When Sosa came out, it was like,
oh, it was different.
It's crazy, yeah.
And then you start rapping like, what, like 9th grade, 8th grade, something like that, or 10th?
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah. So like that's where the style was from. Was it like based on like that drill shit, like more like just harder shit?
Yeah. It was like that, and then I try to mix it up with like my own shit. Then it kind of like came out.
Did you ever feel like, man, them niggas is like really? I said something to you about it on Friday, but like, yo, them dudes is really from a war zone. Like, whereas like the shit they be talking about is like
it's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's like it really goes down. Did you ever feel like, man, like how can I? Like basically, you talk about a lot of crazy shit too, but I feel like your shit be like so exaggerated that you know, like, yo, this nigga just like, you know, he don't even take himself serious. You know what I mean? Like he just fucking having fun.
Yeah.
But did you ever feel a conflict of like, damn, I can't talk about such and such because I ain't do such and such, or like, or
most of the time, most of the shit I talk about, I've done before. I'm talking about a lot of drugs and shit. I used to take a lot of drugs, bro. I slowed down for all that bullshit, you know. That shit is all just a waste, bro. And I see people dying off that shit, so you know, like fuck all that.
Do you ever feel like, I asked you this on Friday, but do you ever feel like, damn, these people don't even know that like I got another side that's like more intelligent? Like they only know one side. They don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I like being turd shit. You know, there's a time and place for everything, but you know.
You don't care if they know the other side.
Yeah, I don't really care. You know, everybody's human at the end of the day. You know. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, they think I'm stupid, but I ain't stupid. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
But I seen that. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
But I asked you the question on Friday too. Like, if you are smarter than the average bear, like you know what you're doing, you're aware of what you're doing.
Yeah.
My concern, if it's a kid that look at you like they look up to you, you know what I mean? Like you somebody that has an influence now. You know what I mean? Like you somebody that's sitting in the seat where it's like, yo, you got this amount of kids that like fuck with you and look up to you. Out of those kids, I think personally, now once again, this is my opinion, like bro, I could be wrong. I think out of them kids, it's a percentage of those kids, I don't know what that percentage is, but it's a percentage of those kids that might know that you like trolling in a sense. Like, yo, he just doing wild shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because he knows that that's what the fuck this shit is about. Like, that's how you get attention. He's just a wild dude. Like, and they not taking it too serious, right? Like, oh, this nigga sip lean. This nigga pop pills. This nigga do X, Y, and Z, right?
Yeah.
I also think it's kids that fuck with you that are like more vulnerable. You know what I mean? They come from households like maybe like yours or even more fucked up than yours, where it's like they need guidance in a sense. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to say that like you supposed to be anybody's fucking the one to guide anybody. You know what I mean? You 17, but I do wonder like, damn, do you ever think about the fact that like, yo, it's kids that like that fuck with me, and just by me promoting this shit or promoting like this side of me and not showing them the other side that's really like, yo, smart and like calculated and like really, bro, to me you strike me as somebody that's too smart to do too much. That's the impression I get from you. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, like, you know when to turn it on and turn it off. You know, it's like, yo, like, I'll wild out, but like, I'm not gonna go this far. I fuck with this shit, but I'm not gonna go this far. But I feel like people don't see that side of you. You know what I mean? They see is like turnstile. So yeah, all they see is the trolling shit. So
yeah.
So my question to you is like, damn, do you ever think like, yo, maybe that shit is affecting them in the wrong way or like influence them in a way that's like actually like harmful to them?
Nah, not really.
Nah.
I mean, I stopped mourning on that bullshit like a couple months ago, you know. I mean, all that Xanax and all that bullshit, I don't be fucking none of that shit, you know. I put all that shit to the side, but not really. I don't really be thinking about that shit, you know.
Oh, this is what I want to ask when I was talking to you about, like, basically, like, yo, the first few songs, did they go? And I guess the reason why I asked that, I wanted to get an idea, like, your work ethic. You know what I mean? Like, when you work, are you working every day making new shit now? Or is it like, yo, you got your times where you get in? What's your work ethic like? Meaning, like,
Like if I record every day.
Yeah, like, is this shit so easy for you? It's like, yo, every time I go in, it's a fucking smash. Or is it like, yo, I really got to go in every day and, like, work at this shit and, like, try new ideas every day?
Yeah. Like what you said, like, I was going every day, you know? Just come up with new shit, different sounds, new beats. I just tried to find, like, I don't know. Because all my beats be sounding different, like, I don't know. And I don't like hopping on just any beat. I gotta like,
you picky?
You know, yeah, I hella picky with beats. It gotta be like a crazy beat that I like a lot. I'll be like, okay.
And then when you find the beat you want, what do you do? What's your step? Like, what's your process?
I'll sit in the studio and freestyle some shit, come up with a fire hook, just put it on there, and just roll from that.
You start with the hook.
Yeah.
And then do you hop on the mic? Like, you cut the mic on and then start freestyling? Or you freestyling, like, in the room where everybody's at?
Yeah, like in the room. And then, like, sometimes, like, I'll put the mic inside the studio, like right here, like right next to the engineer, or, like, outside.
Like, in the control room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Is it every time you go in the studio, you gonna come up with something? Or is it, like, do you have nights where it's like, bro, I ain't come up with shit? Like,
I mean, I'm both. It's nice that I come up with some crazy shit. It's nice that, like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. Do you get frustrated when you don't come up with nothing, or is it like, fuck, I'll get it on the next one?
Not really. No. That shit happens, but getting out that bitch. It's all about having fun with it, bro. Just be having fun. Like from time, like, shit gets too, like, I don't know. When you take shit too serious, you don't come out with no crazy shit.
Dope.
Come out with some crazy shit.
Where was you at when you, I guess, came up with the fuck J. Cole shit?
You got your paper?
I really wrote it down. Cause if I didn't wrote it out, I would have fucking forgot, yeah.
So basically, I don't know. We was sitting, like, in the room one day, and I seen that shit in my, like in my comments. People were like, fuck J. Cole, fuck J. Cole. I'm like,
oh, so it was already happening.
Yeah, low key, yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I was thinking, like,
did you know why they were saying that? Like, was you so in tune with what was happening that you knew, like, why they were saying that?
like, damn.
You still don't know why they were saying that?
I mean, but now, I kind of get it. Because, like, we make different type of music, so people, like, I don't know, you know? They'll feel some type of way, like, oh, fuck this, fuck that. But, you know, I started doing that, people were just like, fuck it, you know? That was, like, basically, like, the trend, like, you know? Everybody saying fuck J. Cole, whatever, blah, blah. Now it's like everybody saying fuck Russ, you know?
Yeah, like, he been getting it. That's,
yeah,
damn.
you know? It's just, I don't know, bro. People just like doing that shit. But, yeah, it was even, like, serious, like, I fuck with your shit. Your shit's hard, you know?
Thank you, bro.
For real. It's not like, oh, fuck this nigga. Like,
Nah, I realized that in time.
right, it was all trolling and shit.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, at work, once you seen it started picking up, you had to be like, oh yeah, I'm about to run with this. Like,
I know, like, that shit's gonna go. I did that shit. I'm kept it going. Well,
did you even think it would get to the point of even this, where it's like, or where we would have a conversation, like never.
You either
Hell nah, no way, no way.
That's just crazy.
But I felt like this was the this or something like this was like the best way to like to do something, because it's like it's really a I feel like it's a divide right now, like a cultural divide. It's like a new wave of kids who like love this type of shit. You know what I mean? They young, they predominantly white, you know what I mean? Like, and they love this style of music. Then you got people that love this style of music, of hip hop, and it's like they can't understand. And by the way, I was one of them. Bro, I seen it was like 2 years ago, I seen one of the freshman covers of one of the freshman freestyles.
Yeah.
And I was like sad. Like, I was like, damn, this shit really over. Like, I know now that I was wrong. All I was doing was being afraid that the thing that like I fell in love with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was like no longer like relevant or respected. And in that moment it brought fear, like, damn, like this shit is really over. Now in time I realized like, nah, that's not true. Like, this shit is just taking another course. It's just another branch in the tree. You know what I mean? Like, these kids are starting something new. They doing their own thing. Like, they doing what they want to do and having fun with what they want to do. Shit, hip hop was started like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit was started out on some fun shit. It turned into real serious shit, like the shit that I like, the shit that I like to do.
Yeah.
But it started out in the parties. You know what I mean? It started out like on some fun shit. So I had to realize that for myself, and then like actually spend time with the music. I spent time with your music. Like, I'm going to pick up food and I'm playing your little EP, and like damn, this shit hard. Like, these songs short. You know what I mean? This nigga got funny ass lines. Your mama still live in a tent. Like, like, I'm laughing in the car. Like, yo, this dude is funny. Like, you know, like, it ain't nothing like what I grew up on, and like, and even what I make, and what I like what I prefer. But it's like, what I'm gonna do? Be scared of this? Like, deny this? Deny you were like expressing yourself however the fuck you want to do that? You know what I mean? Like, so over time I started to realize like, yo, I'm tripping. Like, and I'm resisting this shit, when it's really I should be like accepting this shit, you know, and like appreciating that it's different, and appreciating that you know, something new is happening. You know, so I say all that to say, like, I feel like doing this was like the best way. Like, I did the 1985 shit. We'll talk about it in a second, because it was like, I did that more, like, I did that like maybe a year or so ago. That was closer to when I didn't understand what was going on all the way. Like, I just hear niggas keep saying fuck J. Cole. I'm like, oh, y'all said that? All right. Let me peep what's going on, boom, boom, boom. But the more I started to learn, and then like, and when we met, I'm just like, nah, the real way is to embrace you. You know what I mean? Like, and to show love. You know, when we talked on the phone, I met you in person, bro, like I really, in that moment, I'm like, man, I love this little dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I had like an appreciation for you.
Oh, for real.
And I feel like this was the best way to show that, like, yo, like, I embrace you, bro, and like, and I feel like we not gonna get nowhere. You young, so like, you don't know what it's like yet to love some shit, fall in love with some shit, and then watch it change on you. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if you still wanted to do this when you was 30, right? And imagine when you just start turning 30, but like, people don't fuck with the shit you doing no more. Cause now niggas like all the lyrical shit again, or whatever it is. Or they like some new style that make you feel like, damn. Like, if you already evolved and like, you know, was just accepting and open, which hopefully you will be. Everybody not like that. I wasn't like that. But if you like that, you're gonna be like, oh, that's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all doing your thing. But if you scared and fearful, you like, damn, that shit whack. Y'all niggas on this emo shit, man. That shit whack as fuck. That shit whack. But it's like, I'm only saying that because I'm scared that you're not gonna like my shit no more. You know what I mean? So it's like, I had to check myself and embrace, let that shit go and like, embrace what you do. You know what I mean? Regardless. And I felt like this was a dope way to do that. What did you think when you heard 1985? Or how did you even find out? Did somebody hit you? Was you like, yo, this nigga called, like, how did you find out?
Just tagging me. I ain't hear it like until like a week ago, to be real.
Really? You just said, fuck it, I'm not listening to this shit.
Yeah, because everybody kept tagging me. I was like, I don't know what they talking about. And then I heard it one day, like in the car. I was like, but then they was saying that like, people were like, oh, he was even coming at you because he was saying some shit about black people.
Black people,
like, I'm not even black. Yeah,
right.
So I was like, I don't even know about this.
Yeah,
point.
at that time I didn't know if you was black or not. Nigga. I honestly, you know, you could be light skinned. You know what I mean? I ain't know what you was, but that was like, it wasn't just you, because you wasn't the only one saying it. The reason why I ain't say nobody's name is because like, yo, a few people might can wear this shoe or whatever, but when you finally heard it, or when you even heard about it, was you mad? Like, man, because I seen the video you did where you was like, man, oh, you talking about 17-year-old kid?
Not
like,
really. I wasn't mad, you know. I was just like, whatever. I don't really care. At the end of the day, I'm in my own lane. I do what I do. I have fun with it. I ain't, you know.
Was you so you wasn't even like, yo, like, I just came up, like, you know, like, it's more attention on you.
I mean, yeah, type show, like, you just gave me hella clout.
Oh, you did say that,
yeah. I was like, shit, you know, if a rapper like you like talking, it's like, it's because I'm doing some shit, you know.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, shit, I'm doing something right.
Right.
You know. Well, I didn't pay mind to it like that. I wasn't like, oh man, fuck this nigga.
Got it.
Fuck. Do my own shit at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shit, that's what's up, bro. I fucking unless you got some shit for me, I don't know if I got anything else. I can make up some shit.
When did you first hear of me? Like,
I seen a video of you. I think the first thing I seen was a video of you had a backpack. And like you was at school or some shit. You had a backpack, which of course you was doing a bunch of ratchet type shit, but like you had a backpack. You know what I'm talking about? Video I'm talking about? Like you was at a school or something. Like,
what did I do? Like the video?
I mean, just rap it to the camera, like.
Oh,
it wasn't like an IG video. It was like a music video.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Damn, that's long as fuck ago.
What song is that?
Some song called Elementary.
What's it called?
Elementary.
Yeah. It was just, yeah. How the hook go?
I've been there since elementary.
I've been doing some.
So what do you call it? Oh, I've been selling bricks since elementary. And that was an old ass song. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think when I seen it was already popping. Like, it's not like I seen it early. You know what I mean? When I seen it was popping. And I was just like, all right, like, you know, like I seen it. I'm like, okay, this shit is fun. It's funny. But I ain't know to like, I just registered that memory in my mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the next time I heard about you was, I don't even know how I seen it, by the way. I don't have no clue, like, how I stumbled upon it. It's just going through YouTube. Because at a certain point, basically, look, I've been mad disconnected. Like, up until, like, last year, I purposely, like, disconnected from, like, just, like, social media. I wasn't really that connected to what was happening in music, what was going on. So, like, at a certain point, I decided, like, yo, I need to, like, tune back in. I want to be a fan again, put it like that.
Yeah.
Like, been doing this shit so long, I got, like, jaded in a way. Where it's like, you know, like, man, like.
No, yeah, see, I could, like, I like try to look you up on Insta, but, like, your shit was, like, I guess it was, like, this it was disabled or some shit.
My Instagram was?
No, like, you like, didn't have, what do you call it?
Oh, I ain't had no pictures in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even
But,
yeah.
Yeah, you like I think you kind of like shut it down or whatever, but then you came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, like I won't be on social media. I cut all that. Like basically,
Nah,
I
I
just
feel
stopped
you.
going on that shit.
I
But
feel you.
I felt like it was
It was good though, cause they work and shit, you know.
it was good, but it was also bad because it's like inspiration is everything. Like
Yeah.
if I stop being a fan of this shit, then I stop being inspired. You know what I mean? Like part of going so hard, like Chief Keef. Like who knows if you would have went so hard with this shit if you didn't love him so much. You know what I mean? If you didn't have somebody to look up to and like somebody to like dive into their shit and be like, yo, how does bro come up with these flows? Like, how does he say all this wild shit? So like at a certain point I realized like, man, I need to just be a fan again. I don't give a fuck if I'm just looking on random YouTubes or whatever, like, because one thing I noticed about some of my peers is like they stay connected. They stay fans. Like they always know about, like when I be talking to these niggas, it's like they be knowing about all type of artists. Like I'm like, how the fuck you hear about him? You know what I mean? It's like, yo, bro, I be on it. Like they stay on it. So I felt like I was missing out on that. I got so detached from the world that I started missing out on like being a fan of music. So that's how I ended up stumbling upon your shit. Somewhere along my journey, it was like maybe a suggested video or something. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I got to check you out. Yeah, exactly. So, and then after that, I started hearing the fuck. So that was even before the fuck J. Cole shit.
Yeah.
So when I started hearing the fuck J. Cole shit, I was like, oh, it's old boy. Like, damn, why? Like, well, you know, like, if he only knew, you know, I seen his shit. You know what I mean? But like, that's the first time I remember hearing your shit.
That's
Elementary.
crazy.
When did you do that song?
Like a year and a half ago, about.
How long after you, from when you did it to when you put it out, did that shit start like bubbling?
Within like 2 months,
That's
3
so
months.
crazy to me. Like
Yeah.
the fact that you can like nowadays go from 0 to 100 so fast, like that shit is insane. On your own, right? You ain't had no.
No labels. Really.
That's crazy.
When I got a label, that's when I like started putting out more videos and shit. You know. We didn't start looking more corporate. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put out a project. Cause I just put out my first project like 5 months ago. So yeah.
How you like it? Like how you like putting out projects versus like just putting out a song?
It's better.
It's better.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I don't know. It feels like I feel like that's what fans like when you put out like a body of work, put it up instead of a song. But the songs be going is what pops a lot too. You put out that one song.
Right.
So how long like did it take you for you to start like popping and shit? Like when you first started popping?
Bro. Like meaning what? Like up until I got signed?
Yeah, type shit.
Or like after I got signed and when my shit started bubbling?
Well, both types.
Both?
Yeah.
Bro. So basically, I was rapping like since like maybe 7th grade, 8th grade, right?
Yeah.
And I'm from I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina, like real small. So I went to New York for college. And I was like, damn, if I go to New York, at least I'm around the labels, because shit was way different back then. Like, bro, I went to school. Like, you was born in what, 2001?
Not 2000.
2000? Okay, so I went to school in 03. Like, that's when I went out to college. So I obviously think about, like, the music business was way different. It sounds crazy saying that, because, like, my whole life growing up, the music business was one way. And now it's, like, nothing like that. But at that time, the labels held so much power. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the internet was around, but like wasn't nobody. Yeah, it wasn't nobody getting their music off the internet. Like only a few people like at school. It'd be a few dudes that like knew how to like go download music off the internet, and then they burn them on CDs. Then they come to school and sell them for like $5. Like that was how people was using the internet. But like it wasn't no average Joe like me going and getting my music from the internet. They had like Napster and like shit like that, but it wasn't like today. Like if Eminem or 50 Cent or Jay-Z dropping an album, they not putting their song on the internet first. They going straight to radio. So the labels was controlling all of that. So I knew like, yo, if I want to get on, like, and I really want to take this music thing like and make it happen, which I did, I gotta go be around the labels. It wasn't no label in North Carolina. It wasn't no label in Fayetteville. So I went to New York. When I went to school, I ain't gonna lie, like the first 2 years, like I went to college because I was always gonna go to college. Like I was always on that path. But I went to school in New York because I had one goal with music. But I ain't gonna lie, when I got to New York, it was so popping and school was so fun that like I literally, bro, I barely made music my freshman, my sophomore year. Like I literally had to tell myself, like, yo, you gotta you gotta remember what you came here for, basically. I had to readjust my mind state. So like around my junior year in college, I'm like, at this point I'm like 20. I started like putting my focus back into music, like just writing way more, rapping way more, doing songs way more. And I started to notice like I was getting better and better. I was always good. I always thought I was advanced, like past people that was doing music. It wasn't like, back then there was a lot of like local people like doing music. I always thought like, yo, my shit is better. It's kind of like egotistic or whatever, but quietly. I would never say it out loud. I always thought I had a chance. But I noticed when I started like refocusing my energy, I took it to another level. So long story short, when I graduated school, I had a gang of songs from like my senior year that was like, yo, like classics that I consider like classics. Some of them like still to this day I perform, like Lights Please, you know what I mean? And like some of these songs, like, yo, I did them like the end of my senior year. But after I graduated college, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? You know what I mean? Like, I thought I would have had a record deal already. In my mind, I was like, man, I'm gonna be signed by the time I graduate. Like, I'm good. I had a real delusional idea about how the industry worked and how I would win. It didn't happen like that. I graduated, wasn't nobody trying to sign me. I didn't have no real connections, you know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't really have my foot in the door like that. I had one opportunity through my man Mike Rooney. Like, he was the only person I met. I met this dude on MySpace. You remember MySpace? Was you like, I met this dude on MySpace, and he was the nephew of this producer named Corey Rooney. Corey Rooney did like he did Real Love for Mary J. Blige. You heard Real Love? He did that joint. So I met his nephew. He the only person I ever met in the industry, and he was fucking with my shit. So I was like, damn, I'm lit. Like, this is a dude that got connections to the labels. I'm good. But like that shit still took mad long to like pop off. So I answer your question in a long way, but like from the time I graduated to when I got signed, it was like 2 years. It took 2 years from graduation to getting signed. And then after I got signed, like 5 months after that, I put out the warm up, and that's when shit started popping.
What year was that? Like
2009. Damn. So June 2009, I put. So you was what? You was 9. Do you ever think about like life for you when you like 30, when you like 35, 40? Like, do you ever think in the future like that, or what do you think about? Like, what do you want to be, or like what type of life you want to have?
Shit, I just want to be chilling, man. You know, I don't really want to have nobody around me that not that age. Like, I just want to be chilling.
Like, you want to be by yourself?
Yeah.
You want to have a family and shit by then, or nah? That's too soon. Yeah.
I'll probably have family and shit. Yeah. 35. Yeah. Probably chilling, yeah.
So do you think about like, I'm sure you got people that handle it, but I'm not even gonna be responsible if I don't ask. Like, do you think about like your money?
Yeah.
And like, cause put it like this, if you'd have gave me, if I'd have did an $8 million deal when I was 17, bro, like, I would not have no money right now, because I know I was bad with money back then. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get better with money right now. Like, nobody taught me how to manage my money. You know what I mean? Like, I had a job in high school, and like I was blowing my checks all the time, cause my mom wasn't no good with money. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she had a good job. She worked at the post office, and it was like, you know, when payday come, that fridge is full. You know what I mean? That fridge is full. Everything's cool, but like by the end of that next week, shit looking a little skimpy, fridge a little empty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gotta wait that whole week for that next paycheck to get that fridge full again. I say that to say like she wasn't good with her money. You know what I mean? Like she never learned them skills, and therefore I never learned them skills. So if you'd have gave me the type of money that you seeing right now at 17, I wouldn't have did well with it. You know what I mean? So I say that out of concern for you, where it's like, yo, are you taking the steps to like be on top of your money? You know what I mean? And like learn the shit that comes along with that, or is it like a new process for you that you still trying to figure out?
I'm still learning every day and shit, but right now, like I'm like still saving up a lot of money. Like I be saving up, like most of my money saved up. You know, I spend a lot, but you know I be having my shit saved up. For sure.
And taxes and all that, you got people that take care of that?
Yeah, I got an account with this shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Oh yeah, gotta save up, man. You know, never know what happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have some shit there.
But that is something you think about, like, yo, I gotta make this last, like.
Yeah, for sure. Always, man. 'Cause a lot of these rappers be blowing all their fucking money and just some shit.
Yeah.
I be like, damn.
Cause this shit ain't guaranteed, like.
Oh.
This shit, you know. I'll even looking at my own shit, like, yo, this shit ain't guaranteed. Like, there's no guarantee that people gonna fuck with me next year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is not promised. So, like, I look at my own money and my own finances, like, yo, if God forbid shit stopped today, if I couldn't make another dollar off this music shit today, then what? Like, what does my future look like? You know what I mean? Like, I still deal with that, you know what I mean? So I just say that as like somebody that, if I was 17 and had a lot of money, I want somebody to tell me that too. And I'm sure you got people telling you that, like you got your peoples with you, but it's like, bro, stay on top of your shit. And if you ever got any questions, like, just hit me. Cause I also been through like weird shit with money. You know what I mean? Like people putting their hands on my money. Where it's like, yo.
Man, that just happened to me before.
Really?
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just like, this music industry is fucked up. You know?
But yeah, I ain't trying to turn this shit into a downer, bro. I'm good. I feel like we got a lot of good shit that we can work with, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
Hell yeah. Thank you, bro.
Alright, thank you, man.